Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am building a set that I got for Christmas. I got the Disney 100 movie camera. This is going to be 14.5 inches tall and it's going to be 8.5 inches wide for the legs. It looks really cool. I didn't plan on getting this because, you know, it's $100, but my parents found it for $20 off. So I'm very excited. It is an 18+ set. It is 43230 and it has 811 pieces. It comes with 5 minifigures. There's Bambi and Mickey and Walt Disney, Minnie Mouse, and Dumbo. And I believe this is the only set that you can get. Well, I think you can get Mickey and Minnie from another set, but it was like a long time ago. But this is the only way you can get Bambi and Dumbo. And I think this is the only version of Walt Disney. Not for sure, I have to double check that. But I think it looks really cool. When I first saw it, I was originally thinking that it would be nice to have, just to have the camera itself, because it looks so cool. And I checked into it, and you can actually take the one off so that it just looks like a regular camera, or you can leave the one on to represent the 100 years of Disney. And it also comes with this cool film with all of these pictures from old Disney movies. Those are my favorite, were the old ones. So I'm very excited to see what all the references are, because from the picture on the box, you can't really see what all of them are. So I'm very excited to get into this. So let's look inside the box. There are 6 bags and a box. I'm assuming that this box has the film in it. I'm not going to open it yet. I can do a closer review at it later. Here is bag number 1. I already see Walt Disney's face and torso in there. You probably can't see them because they're so dark. Bag number 2, I see a Mickey head in there. Here's bag number 3. Looks like it's ripping on the legs. Bag number 4. I see a Dumbo in there. I didn't see if there was a fig in this one. There's Bambi. Bambi's in bag number 3. Don't know how well you can see him. Of course, they put him in the bag with all the brown. There's bag number 5. I think Minnie is in there because I see a skirt piece, but I don't see her head. Maybe she's in there. I don't know. And then here's number 6, which looks like it's going to be the 2 circular pieces on top of the camera where the film goes. And then our instructions are actually in a box. Yeah. Usually the boxes are taped shut, but that one was actually glued shut. Oh, it's a tall instruction manual. We have the white base with the picture on the front of it. The back just says Disney on it. So I have a write-up in the front. Ooh. Oh, that looks kind of cool. That's the Disney camera. The light. And then there is a little write-up. I will read it here later. Ooh. Oh! Are these? So this is actually the film. And they're all pictured there with what they are. There is Steamboat Willie, Snow White, Pinocchio, Fantastea, or I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, I've never actually seen that one. Dumbo, Bambi, Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Sleeping Beauty, The Sword and the Stone, The Jungle Book, Robin Hood. Oh, The Rescuers. I like that one. Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, that looks so cool. The Lion King, Mulan, Princess and the Frog, Frozen, and Encanto. Oh, that's cool. Lights, camera, imagination. Since the Walt Disney Studios were founded in 1923, the name has been synonymous with spellbinding stories and groundbreaking animated movies. From Steamboat Willie to Encanto and beyond, Disney characters and technological inventions continue to spark joy and awe and imagination in fans of all ages. Enjoy building as we pay tribute to Walt Disney, his legacy in movie history, and the innovations that made his dreams come true. Recreating the magic. Inspired by the 1920s style movie cameras, we incorporated distinct details that help bring the Disney movie magic to life. See how Disney's cutting-edge multiplane camera worked. Turn the crank to hear the sound of film recording, and slide the Métis box back and forth. Rotate the disc to switch between the 3 lenses. A note from the Lego designers. Wes Talbot. The model is designed as a tribute to Walt Disney himself, so adding Lego brick versions of the tools and inventions he used for his animated movies seemed like a good place to start. With the classic vintage movie camera as a central display piece, we included a clapperboard, a small hidden office, and a minifigure scale multiplane camera that was used for the early 2D animated movies. The 3-layered scene from Walt Disney's short The Old Mill in 1937 is depicted just as it was in the real thing. Camilla Cording. In our graphic design team, we worked with hundreds of assets to narrow down every detail you see in the set. For the multiplane camera, each layer is detailed graphic on its own. From dozens of Disney characters, we selected some of the milestone movies from the past 100 years that we know fans love. For the first time, we are excited to present Dumbo and Bambi as Lego figures. Okay, I am done with the camera, which also comes with this cool little clacker piece and the 5 minifigures and a small little build here. We're going to take a look at all of it, but I think it looks really cool. So let's take a quick look at this. So yes, we have a clacker. It's just a very simple, thin build of a clacker here. And it has these studs here for this mini build, which is to represent the way that old Disney films were made with this layering method. There are 3, right here, 1, 2, 3, plates, glass panels with printing on them, and this is a scene from the old mill. Looks really cool in 3D. I like that. It looks amazing. And then this is to represent where the camera would sit. I believe this is to represent like light or a reflector or something. But I think it looks very cool. I love that 3D image. And then that just sits backwards. That just sits right there on those studs as a way to display it. So here we have Mickey. He's in his black and white, so a completely normal black torso, the black and white legs there with the studs for his pants, and it also has the gray down here for his feet, and then his black and white face. Molded headpiece looks really good. And he can just sit right there on the clacker. That's what those studs are for. Then we have Minnie Mouse. She has the same kind of molded face, just with the printed eyelashes. Same black torso. Her skirt is very cool. It's molded black and white, well, gray actually, gray and white polka dotted mold there. And then the legs, she also has the gray feet, and then the little black legs and white there for her underneath her skirt. She looks very good as well. And she also, woo! She also sits on the clacker right there. And then we have not Bambi, sorry, Dumbo. This is the first time we've ever gotten Dumbo, and looks so cute. There's a big floppy ears, got that trunk there with a hole in the end so he could actually hold something if you wanted him to. Cute little hat on top, this little red collar band, the big blue eyes, and then he has a red underneath here. It's so cute. It's adorable. I think the only thing missing is he doesn't have a tail, but that's because the way he's molded, he would be sitting on his tail. But he also can just go right back there. So cool. And now we have Bambi. It's a pretty deer. Oh, it's so cute. Has a nice little speckles on the side, the tail up, and the good special face printing. Little focus. There we go, kind of. Try. There we go. So beautiful. Got the cute little nose. And the little, I don't know how it'll focus on that, but it has a little tuft of hair on the top of his head. Like it's a molded little tuft. There you go. There, now you can see it. So cute. He also sits on the clacker right there. And the last fig is Walt Disney. Walt Disney is holding a pencil or pen and a drawing of Mickey Mouse. For this, like the sailor Mickey Mouse. Very cool. Walt Disney is dressed in a gray suit. The legs are just normal, all gray. And then just a regular gray suit. No special really printing. There's no printing on the arms. A little on the back. That's about it. And then his face right there with the slick back hair. And he does have an alternate face. Right, oops. Right there. Like a smiling kind of laughing face. It looks really cool. And Walt Disney's place on the clacker is front and center. So that is a little clacker stand. Great way to display your figs. I like that it actually gives you this way to display the figs. And I like that they give you this 3D model of how the movies used to be filmed. I think it looks amazing. And the clacker, I just love the clacker. And now to the beautiful 100 camera. So you start off building these legs. They are very well put together. Technic is all done up here to make this angled with all the legs. I think it stands pretty sturdy. I mean, it's a little wobbly because the camera's kind of heavy, but I'm trusting it to hold it. I think it's doing a great job. The details of this camera stand is pretty good. I like that they actually add in these pieces to make it look like the tightening and loosening mechanisms for the legs. You cannot actually shorten this though. It stays at this height, which makes sense. It'd be kind of hard to actually make it like that. And then you have this cool little mechanism here to put the camera at that neat angle. These are like Technic pins set in there sideways with some more Technic pins to give it that nice angle. On this side of the camera we do have this gearbox which makes noise. just like what the old cameras used to do. And on top, of course, there is the 100. If you do not want it to have 100 and just display it as a camera, you can very easily pop the one off, and now it just looks like a movie camera. These are just being held on by clear pieces. And then we do have, we turn it around, a few little details on the back. The lovely string, which I showed you earlier, because this is exactly what it is in the book. Just this one has a little bit of collar on it. On the back side of this, you can see where the one is attached right there. You also see the look finder where they would be looking through. The handle here that you would use for lowering or raising the camera, it is stuck at this angle though, due to these. Pop this plate off. You can kind of see all the Technic up in there, putting it at that nice angle. And then we have the lens. Now this is cool. You can pull this out. Be better if I did it from the bottom. You can push it out like this for the zooming, and it's a little tough to do because it's such a long pole, but it will go out like this. And there are actually 3 lenses here. This one, that one, and that one. Don't actually know what each one is supposed to, like what the zoom or whatever is supposed to be on them, because it doesn't say. But you can twist them around to represent how you want them, and then just slide this back. So, looks very cool. I will say the bigger one looks better. The other ones are kind of short, and the big one will stop this one from going all the way against the short ones. So it does look better with the big one, and you can actually, if it'll focus, see down in there. So it's very cool. Another feature that this camera has is actually right here. This can be twisted and then pulled, opened. Don't know how well you can see it because it is rather dark in there, but there is a chair and a desk and a lamp above that desk. You can put Walt Disney sitting in here like he is drawing the Mickey that he is holding. Just like that. You can set him in there with this pen, and now he is drawing Mickey on the chair and the desk inside of the camera. I also don't know how well you can see it, but you can see the gears in there that are making sound. Let me move Disney out of the way. Maybe you can see it better now. That gear right there is just is what is connected to this spinning rod, and every time you move it, that piece up there connected to the red Technic is bouncing on it, making the sound. And whenever you want it to stop, the thing is pushing against the gear and not letting it move, so that the handle can stop wherever you want it to. So that is the beautiful camera done. It looks amazing. I think it does a great job of representing the camera. I will display it like this for a while, but I may eventually take the one off just to make it look like a regular camera, because I love the build and look of just the camera by itself. It looks amazing, and I love old style cameras. So that was the main reason I was wanting to get this. Do you like it, Cheeto? Do you like the camera? You're gonna fall off? Aw, now you don't like it. Cheeto, are you okay? Psst, psst, psst. Do you like it? What about them? Do you like them? Oh, apparently not. You don't like them? Nope, not really. So I love this. I think that this looks really good. With all 5 figs on here. And with having the clacker and I forgot what it's technically called, but the screens, they look amazing. This camera though is beautiful. I love that it has that noise. It's beautiful. They got all the elements in there. I think it looks great, does a good job of representing the camera. I do kind of wish it could angle, like down here, but I understand why it's not, because this is so top heavy, it would very easily fall over. So, probably a good thing they didn't do that. But I love all the little details they gave it, such as I mentioned, the little gears on the legs for the tightening rods. And this ribbon is very beautiful. It has 2 holes at the top and the bottom to put over ball joints. So it's very neat. I do really enjoy this, and now I gotta go figure out where I'm gonna put it. And I think having these together on a little display will look pretty cool. So I gotta go figure out how I can do that. So I am very happy to add this and make a nice little old style camera display with it. Go build Lego, let God everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!